Hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to defeat the Orowyrm boss fight in Warframe. This boss fight is really simple. For those of you who have not defeated him already, this is how you defeat him. So I'm going to explain to you guys how to fight him after you have completed the objectives. So once you have completed all 6 of the objectives in the solo or the Duviri experience, you will need to get the Orowyrm from Teshin. He'll provide it to you near a stone. Once you have collected it, so fly up to the Orowyrm, and the best way to fly up to him is to use your R1 to boost yourself with the booster that you get from the flying horse. You will get a little booster, and then you can tap it over and over again every now and then. I think it's like a 10-second cooldown. You will be able to use it to get quickly to him. So in order to reach him, you will need to use one of his boosters that he can give you. Whenever he shoots at you with the orbs from his head, you can shoot it with the Orowyrm and it'll create a little vortex. That will be like a speed boost for you, and you can fly through it, and it'll give you more movement speed, and you'll be able to catch up to him. The best way I recommend doing that is to shoot the orb. When you're near the booster, press L1 to boost your horse into it. That way you'll have even extra movement speed to get as further as you can possibly do with this booster. But don't boost yourself too further into his face because he will laser you down. Depending on which Orowyrm you're fighting, there's going to be ones with different stages. There's a one with discs around it. If you're not fighting one of those, you should just go straight to its head and try to latch on to the last disc, which will allow you to instantly control him. That is how I defeat most of my Orowyrms. Just latch on to the last part because it's so easy. You don't have to jump and move forward with your grapple. You can just simply latch on to the end of the Orowyrm's head, and that way you can instantly control him. So for those of you who are wondering how you move forward, which I had a problem with, I died like 2 times in the first fight I ever did because I couldn't figure out what button. You press X to jump up, and then you move forward by aiming left or right depending on which way you want to go, and then hitting your Orowyrm attack, so R2, and I think it's your melee attack on the, or your firing button on your PC, which would be your mouse, I believe. So space and click on the mouse, and X and R2 on your controller to move forward on him. Once you have reached his head, you'll be allowed to control him. Once you control him, you'll have to defeat 2 of the towers, and once you completed those, you'll be allowed to move forward, which is basically you drive him into a portal. And once you have completed that part, now is the part where you actually fight him. So the first stage, you have to attack the discs and destroy all 3 discs, and he'll go down for a second and he'll spawn a bunch of enemies. You'll have to defeat all the enemies. And then the second phase is where you defeat all 3 discs again. He'll spawn his little minion worms that you need to defeat. And on the 3rd stage, once you beat the discs, he will just die and you'll end the boss fight. That is how simple it is. Honestly, this is like the most easiest boss fight I would say in Warframe, mainly because it doesn't require a lot of skill. You can simply do it by going up to its end part and just latching onto that depending on which Orowyrm you get. It is really easy. I actually enjoyed this fight a lot. I have done it a couple of times myself, and I would keep doing it because it's a lot of fun to do. With that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little quick tutorial. Feel free to like and comment. Let me know what you guys think. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace and justice and all that good stuff. Bye.
Bravely done. For this one night at least, Duviri is calm.